Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Tom Nappy on the call. As today, the 6-7-1 Hopkinton Hillers take on 3-10-1 Holliston Panthers. The Hillers could certainly use another win to get back to 500, as you have to be in the top 32 and at least 500 or better to get in. So a win here today could be big as we get ready for this TVL large matchup. Hopkinton has lost 3 of their last 4, hoping to get back on the winning track. Holliston has lost their last 4 as they hope to get back into the win column. Hopkinton has dominated the rivalry the last couple of seasons. They've won the last 4 against the Holliston Panthers, so they've captured all the games in the last 2 years. And it looks like we will have some type of introduction. I believe it is senior day for the Hopkinton Hillers as well today. So Ricky Andrade getting the PA system ready, and we'll send it down to field level for the opening announcements in just a moment. But the Hillers certainly looking for a big win here today. Their last win came on October 12th, a 3-1 victory at Weston. And their game after that was their last game leading into today. It was a 2-3 loss at Dedham, a tough loss to take. So the Hillers certainly hoping to get back on the winning track here today. As for Holliston, they lost to Westwood in their last game by a final of 2-1, and before that lost to Dedham by a final of 3-0. And we'll talk more about the TVL standings as the broadcast goes on, but right now we're going to send it down to field level for the opening announcements.
Thank you.
Yeah, why are you so really routine? Wow. Everybody, won't everyone step?
You're number 8 in our heart. We don't have a 2. Number 74.
And then HF specs.
My dad was born in 77. Then my mom. 81.
Sure, so you can pick up this machine.
Yeah, so that would be like no one is faithful to my sister.
I just saw Vibe was smiling. I just happened to look up and she's
What do you think the norm is here?
Tails? It is?
Yeah, girls are getting married.
Tails never fails. You gotta stay where you are. You're staying where they are.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hopkinton High School for tonight's TVL field hockey matchup between the visiting Holliston Panthers and your Hopkinton Hillers. Tonight is our senior night, and we're excited to celebrate our amazing senior class. Please join us immediately after the game over by the baseball field for a little celebration. And now for the starting lineup for the visiting Panthers. Number 4, Anderson Hastings. Number 5, Ellie Culver. Number 6, Bridget Melby. Number 9, Isabella Oliveira. Number 12, Olivia Ledoux. Number 13, Kayla Friedman. Number 15, Amelia Langdon. Number 18, Eva Lombardi. Number 19, Abigail Langdon. Number 27, Margaret Blocker. And in goal, Julia Calipo. Panthers are coached by Alyssa Healy. And now for your Hopkins Hillers. Number 20, Zoe Adams. Number 16, Maddie Gothroy. Number 28, Anna Norian. Number 1, Drini Nekalaputi. Number 19, Lainey Valukovich. Number 12, Emily Watson. Number 18, Abby Burke. Number 8, Mary Finnegan. Number 14, Ella Fowler. Number 23, Taylor Interante. And number 26, Dylan Norrid. The Hillers are coached by Ali Valencia. And now if everybody could please rise at the table and face the flag behind the scoreboard for our playing of our national anthem.
Davey, stand up.
Girls, come on.
Hal, you didn't take your hat off.
All right, folks, and there you have it, your starting lineups and national anthem. As we are just about ready to get this game going, it is indeed senior night for the Hopkinton Hillers. So let's take a look at the seniors. They are going to be celebrating today. Distri Nikolaputi is a senior. Emily Watson as well. Maddie Godfroy, Lainey Velukevich, Zoe Adams, and Anna Narorian is a senior for the Hillers. So both 5 seniors on the roster for the Hopkinton Hillers. They will be celebrating certainly a good group that has heavily contributed to this team. And there's some records at stake today for this Hiller field hockey team, at least team records. Abby Burke leading the way with 7 goals on the season. Elena Vallis a close second with 6. Mary Finnegan has 5 goals, so they're all in the mix for the team lead as far as goals are concerned. Ella Fowler leads the team in assists with 7. She also has 3 goals. So there's been a lot of great contributors for this team. Zoe Adams, 2 goals, 2 assists, just some of the stats. And starting in net today, it is Dylan Norrid who gets the start due to the fact that Riley Curtin is inactive with an injury. She is expected to be back in the near future, but is inactive for today's game as the Panthers start off at midfield, and we are just about ready to get things going. Holliston in the red, Hillers in the white. Holliston starts off working right to left across your screen. Well, Dylan Norrid, of course, has a lot of experience as goaltender, not necessarily in field hockey, however, but in lacrosse as well as ice hockey. She was the goaltender for the girls lacrosse team as well as Dover Sherborne Hopkinton Co-op ice hockey team, and did a great job. And she was in net for that Dedham game as well, and was able to keep the Hillers right in the game. A 3-2 final for that one. Dedham just squeaking by for the win, but it was a good job in net by Dylan Norrid for the Hillers as Hopkinton works it up the far side. A beautiful afternoon for some field hockey today, and of course we have a whole lot of sports on H-Camp today, but more on that in a second. As the Hillers will maintain possession. Pass over by Interante. Holliston gets it back, taken by Kayla Friedman. A 63-degree day out there today. And of course we have Hiller. It all starts with Hiller field hockey against Holliston. And then at 5:15, we'll have Hiller girls volleyball taking on Westwood in a crucial TVL Large matchup. Could be for the TVL Large title. Westwood actually, I believe, could clinch the TVL Large title if they beat Hopkinton. And then tonight, a 7 p.m. kickoff for Hiller football as they take on the Holliston Panthers. I'll be on the call for that game as well, along with Wally Hannaberry. And we'll pretty much be going straight from this field hockey game, crossover to the football field. So it's an action-packed day here on H-Camp. Hiller is working up the far side. And a good steal there by Friedman. Here comes Holliston. The field absolutely glistening with sun today. Doesn't look like there's very many clouds in the sky at all. Nicola Pudi trying to steal it away along the far side. And of course, Hiller girls varsity soccer celebrated their senior night last night. And they got a nice 5-0 win against Dedham. Of course, we had that game live for you on H-Cam. Very fun game to watch. Peter Thomas joined us on the broadcast, and it was a good time. The new ratings came out today. We'll talk all about that, but Hiller girls soccer moved down slightly to number 4 in Division I, but still plenty of time to get back to that 3rd spot or perhaps 2nd seed. A battle along the far side, and it's going to go to Holliston. Now looking at the TVL field hockey standings in the large, Hopkinton Hillers 6-7-1. They're ranked 13th in the Division II bracket. Of course, you want to aim to get in that top 32, but you're not guaranteed a spot unless you're above 500. Over to the near side. Zoe Adams trying to battle it out. Here comes Anderson Hastings. Good steal in front of the net. It's going to stay with Holliston. Holliston 3-10-1 in field hockey. They're ranked 30th in the Division III bracket, so technically they're in the top 32. But will the below 500 record allow them in? That is to be determined. Believe it or not, only a couple weeks left of regular season play, and then it's postseason time. Sent over to the far side. Trying to battle for it was Emily Watson. All the seniors in the starting rotation today for the Hillers. Nicola Pudi trying to battle it out. Panthers looking for some pressure. Sent over to the near side. taking it up, Mary Finnegan. Finnegan looking to approach, puts that one off of Culver. At a play it goes, it's going to stay with the Hillers. They'll take it 25 yards out. In the TVL Large, Norwood is in first place. Hillers lost to Norwood back on October 9th. 4-1 loss. It was a pretty close game. It was good to see the Hillers compete with the best team in the league. Norwood 12-1-1 on the season, ranked number 1 in the Division II bracket. And then you got Westwood at 8-6-1, ranked 12th in the Division II bracket. So just a spot ahead of the Hillers, who are at number 13. It's going to stay with the Hillers. And then for the rest of the division, Dedham 11-1-2, ranked 3rd in the Division III bracket. They're a very good team. And that's why it was very good to see the Hillers play them so close. And, you know, we mentioned the Hillers lost 3 of their last 4, but they've had a very tough schedule getting the 2 best teams in the league, or arguably the 2 best teams in the league, as well as some of the great TVL small competition. So it's been a difficult schedule, but every game for this team has been competitive. No blowouts for this Hiller team, that's for sure, as Finnegan sends it into the box. Ashland is 6-9 Ando. They're ranked 22nd in Division III. Right now, if it was just top 32 and the season came to an end, the entire TVL Large would get into the postseason. And also the entire TVL Small, all 9 TVL field hockey teams would make the playoffs if the season ended today and it was just top 32. But of course, you got to consider that 500 record requirement as well in some cases, as that's sent out. Sometimes you could sneak in slightly below 500, but oftentimes you got to meet that 500 mark. Valukevich sends it over. Then in the TVL Small, Medfield 10-2-2. They're ranked 2 in Division III. Just to give you the rest of the standings, Dover Sherborne 8-5-1, ranked 9th in Division III. Medway 4-8-1, ranked 11th in Division III. And Bellingham 5-10-1, ranked 19th in Division IV. Approaching up the near side, Finnegan trying to cross it over there. Loose in the box. It's going to go Holliston way. We're at the midway point of this first quarter. Hillers starting to get some good pressure going. Sarah Schelling's on the free hit. It goes right to Ella Fowler. Here comes the Hillers in the attack area. Kicked away. Fowler poking at it, and it's brushed off by a defender. Side in the Hillers. Volutkovich with it. Battling for it. At a plate. Laney Volutkovich sends it in to Zoe Adams. And popped out of play once again. Volutkovich sends it in. Fowler trying to battle it out. It's going to stay with the Hillers. They'll take it 25 yards out. Zoe Adams with it. Sends it up. Fowler trying to close in. Stays with the Hillers. Over to Volutkovich, and she'll send it into the box. Finnegan trying to send it over. Brushed away. Penalty corner attempt for the Hillers. Mary Finnegan will be the injector. With The stop back is Abby Burke. Zoe Adams trying to get the knock on it. Taken by Holliston. Nice defensive maneuver by Anderson Hastings to get to it. She'll send it near side. Schelling's trying to work her way up. Crosses it over to Barrett. Battle for it. Taken back by Fowler. Fowler trying to get it around Culver. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Adams puts it. Well, she tried to put it right in play. A little bit of a false start there. Here she comes. Adams working her way up the near side. A nice feed towards the box, but a little too much for Finnegan to get to it. 4.5 minutes left to go in quarter number one. Here comes Zoe Adams sending it over. Just gets past Finnegan. Deflected off a defender. Coming up the near side, Schellings. Battle for it. Adams getting in there. That's good. The Hillers being aggressive and getting turnovers. That's what you want to see. Over to Fowler. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Kickball against Holliston. Fowler will send it over. Here she comes. Takes the shot, and it's in! Ella Fowler going long distance. What a beauty of a goal there from the top of the attack area. Fowler able to knock it in. The score comes at 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. A 1-0 Hiller lead. Along the far side. Yeah, kickball there. It's going to be Holliston ball. Along the far side they go. Panthers looking to approach. Around the defender goes Ledoux. And out of play along the end line, Hiller ball. Sent up the near side. Here comes Finnegan. Finnegan looking to cross it over. Hastings gets the stick in there. Hastings over to Barrett. Or that's Schellings rather. Battle for it. Ledoux sends it across. Yeah, we got an unlisted number 3 out there. We'll have to find out who that is for Holliston. Two minutes and counting left to go in the first quarter. Hillers maintaining the 1-0 lead, and coming up quick towards the attack zone was Fowler. Hillers going to have the penalty corner opportunity. Mary Finnegan will send it in. Finnegan sends it in. Fowler gets it over to Adams. Adams looking to approach, contested by Hastings. Stays with Holliston. Hastings works it over to Schellings. Schellings trying to straddle the sideline. She was battling Anna Norian. Along the near side, Zoe Adams sends it in, and illegal lift there. Just under 40 seconds. Langen with it. Hiller is able to brush it back into Holliston territory. Stays with the Hillers. Sent over by Wint. Holliston looking to approach. Good steal there by Wynn. And it's taken back by the Panthers. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. After one quarter play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 1, the Holliston Panthers nothing. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by Bill's Pizzeria Kitchen and Grill, located at 14 Main Street. Find them online at mybillspizza.com. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. Welcome back in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second quarter, a 1-0 Hiller lead as we enter quarter number 2. In the center circle, Olivia Ledoux for Holliston. She'll start things off. Panthers in the red, Hillers in the white. And these two schools will also see each other on the football field tonight. Kickoff at 7 p.m. You can catch the game live on HCAM. That is sent back over to Kayla Friedman along the far side now. Schelling's looking to approach. What a good trap there by Fowler. Holliston able to get around it though. Panthers looking to approach. Zoe Adams gets in the way of that pass and intercepts. Side out. It'll be Panthers side in. Abigail Langen will put it into play. Sent over. And it's going Hiller way. Interante flips it back to Adams. She shoots it up the near side. Langen was there, able to send it to Schellings. Towards the box. Holliston looking for an attack. Sent towards the attack area. Out in front of the net, trying to poke it in. The Hillers holding up defensively to this point, and the Hillers win the possession. Good defensive stand there. Nicolapudi puts it over to the far side. Holliston intercepts. Isabella Oliveira sends it over. Nicolapudi sending it back. Back to the far side. Holliston looking to approach. And it's going Hiller way. Well, Hillers, they got to try to get it out of the attack zone. Back to the far side. Eventually, the Panthers going to be able to break that defensive front around the net area. But here comes Holliston once again as they got some momentum. Looking to approach. And it's going to be a penalty corner opportunity for Holliston. So the Panthers finding a little momentum here and got a pretty good attack going. The injector going to be Isabel Oliveira. Oliveira sends it in. Along the attack area, Lombardi out in front of the net. And another penalty corner opportunity for Holliston. Or is it? No. All right. It's going to be Hiller possession. I think the officials had a change of heart there. Langen looking to send it far side. Panthers looking to approach once again. Stays with Holliston. Hastings sends it up. Poked out. Along the near side. Langen trying to collect, gets it over to Hastings, and it's stolen away. Here comes the Hillers. Abby Burke sends it up. Battle along the near side. Malvey with it. And it's going Holliston's way. Anderson Hastings will put it into play. Chucks it over to the far side. Quebec battling for it. Quebec getting in there. Panthers holding possession for the moment. And it'll stay with Holliston. Langen brushes it over to the far side to Ledoux. Ledoux straddling the sideline. Coming up the field at a quick pace. Runs into a little bit of traffic. Able to get it away. Along the corner, Burke. And a big collision there. Avery Quebec colliding with Ledoux. Possession stays with Holliston. Approaching the attack area once again out in front. Battle for it, and it's put in. Sarah Schellings knots the game up at 1 apiece. Well, you had to think Holliston, they kept attacking, and at some point they were going to break through, and they break through there. We got ourselves a battle here at the turf fields. Hiller's looking to get some momentum going. This quarter, it's really been all Holliston. First quarter was much to the favor of the Hillers. Tenley Wynn putting it into play. And Finnegan was looking for the trap there, but a little stick contact. Stolen back by Fowler. Stays with the Hillers. Tenley Wynn will put it into play. Gets it over to Quebec. A nice feed towards Finnegan. Finnegan crosses it towards the net, and just wide is Burke. 8:23 and counting left to go in the second quarter. We are knotted at 1 apiece. And the Panthers get it upfield quick. Decalaputi playing out. Lombardi looking to approach. Stalled by Burke. Burke brushes it up the sideline and just out. Isabella Oliveira will put it into play. Flicks it in. Fowler's there to intercept. Fowler gets a good knock on it. Panthers working the near side. Langen sends it over now. Quebec trying to crash in. Some contact there. Possession Holliston. Oliveira with it. Gets it over to the far side of Schellings. Correction, that's actually number 18, Lombardi. And Tenley Wynn puts it out of play. Side in Holliston. Seven minutes and counting left to go in the first half. Panthers looking to keep the attacking going. Out in front. Brushed away by Burke. It's going to stay with Holliston, side in. Lombardi will put it into play. Ava Lombardi looking to approach, sends it across. Brushed out of the box. Quebec trying to work it up the far side, runs into some traffic. Battle for it now. Oliveira up against Quebec. And it's going to be Hiller ball. And a nice steal along the far side by Fowler. Tenley Wynn gets it over. Intercepted by Schellings. Schellings looking to approach. Sent over by Langen. Hiller ball. Hiller girls volleyball getting started up in about 7 minutes as they take on Westwood. We'll have that game live as well. Sent over. You can catch that also on our HCAM TV channel. Field hockey and football on the Ed channel today. It's going to be a penalty corner for the Hillers. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Hillers going to strategize a bit here. The injector will be Taylor Interante. Interante brushes it in. Zoe Adams along the right side of the arch. Puts it along the front of the net, trying to stuff it in as Wynn. Brushed away by Hastings. Side in Hillers. Adams crosses it over, looking for Fowler. Coming up the sideline, Ledoux. Stays with Holliston. Stick contact there. Langen. Yeah, contact there, trip. Langen gets it over. Intercepted by Interante. Interante. There's Fowler into the box. Vallis trying to work her way in. Penalty corner opportunity for the Hillers. Taylor Interante will be the injector, the sophomore. Younger sister of Reese Interante, who graduated last spring. Terrific member of this field hockey team. Fowler, deflected in! Score, Hillers! Tenley win with the goal, Fowler with the assist. That score comes at 2:59 left to go in the second quarter. That was just a great goal there. Nice hard shot. And Wynn just in the right place at the right time to deflect it in. And that's a great momentum boost for the Hillers, especially in a quarter where Holliston controlled most of the possessions and had several minutes of an attack. You're able to respond and retake the lead along the far side. Just past the reach of Wynn. Approaching Lombardi. Ava Lombardi coming up the field with authority, getting in front of her now is Godfroy, sends it over into the attack area. Poked out by Adams, and it's going Hiller way. Two minutes left in the second quarter. Stopped by Wynn, up the far side she goes, Interante. Stolen away. Battling for it is Anderson Hastings for Holliston. She gets it back. Nicola Laputi stalls her. Hastings and Nicola Laputi battling it out along the far side. Looking to cross it over. Out of play it goes. Hiller ball. To the near side, looking for Adams. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Adams up to Souza. He'll be sighted in Holliston. 48 seconds and counting left to go in the quarter. Friedman looking to put it in play. And she'll get to do it again. And that's out of play. Hiller ball. Stick around at the half. We'll have some of the latest Hiller highlights coming your way. Highlights from last week. And that is towards Abby Burke. Picked up along the far side. Here come the Hillers. 10 seconds left. Over to Burke. Burke looking to approach. Brushed away. Fowler. Or Finnegan. Yeah, that's Fowler along the far side. And time will expire for the second quarter. Both teams score one goal apiece. And at the end of the first half, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 2, the Holliston Panthers 1. Second half comes your way in about 5 minutes here on HCAM. On Monday, October 7th, Hiller Girls Volleyball had their annual Dig Pink game to raise breast cancer awareness as they hosted Norwood. Steve Sweetapple and Matt Clancy were on the call.
Norwood not going away easy here. Hopkins got to realize that. 24-18. Forbes serves it into the net, and that will do it for set number 1. Hopkinton takes it 25-18. Hopkinton up big here in set number 2. Adriana, another good serve. Figueredo couldn't handle that one. 25-7. Hopkinton takes. Nice serve. Liv handles it though. Here, back set for Adriana with a big swing to finish the match. Hopkinton takes the third set, 25-21, and the match. What a win for the Hillers.
The girls win their third straight game. Elsa Woodbury tallied 11 kills. Adriana Aquino served up 8 aces. The Hillers got the sweep over Norwood and then went and got the sweep in Dedham on the road on Wednesday, October 9th. The Hillers are now 12-4 overall. The Hillers now have 9 sweeps on the season. On Tuesday, October 8th, Hiller boys soccer battled Medfield. In the Hiller territory, flying up the field, Charles Kermy into the box along the end line, sends it out and in. Wow, that was a tough angle to take that shot at. Medfield took a 1-0 lead heading into the second half, and they would net 2 more goals in the second half and take the 3-0 win over the Hillers. Medfield improves to 7-3-2. Hillers fall to 3-6-2. On Wednesday, October 9th, Hiller Field Hockey hosted Norwood. It was a 1-1 game until the third quarter. Norwood would end up netting 2 goals in the third quarter and another in the fourth and took the 4-1 win over the Hillers. Norwood is at the top of the TVL with a 10-1-0 record. Hillers fall to 4-5-1. On Friday, October 11th, 11-0-1 Hiller Girls Soccer hosted a good Dover Sherborne team after a 3-3 tie on Tuesday in Medfield. It was a scoreless game until the second half. Recupero working the end line. Closing in, takes it! Oh! Goal, Hillers! Maddie Recupero with her 40th career goal. Can scoots it through. Colleran. Over to McCann, who airs it out. Oh, it's in! Ashley McCann goes long distance. Clark airs it out. And there's a boot, and it is a goal for none other than Maddie Recupero, second of the game. On the far side, Natalie Prisco crosses it, header in! Riley Colleran off a beauty of a cross. Maddie Recupero nets a pair of goals in the win and tallies her 40th and 41st career goals, and it was her 19th and 20th of the season. The Hillers net 4 second-half goals and take the 4-1 win over Dover Sherborne. Hopkinton is now 12-0-1 on the season. Dover Sherborne falls to 7-4-2. Hiller boys and girls cross country also captured wins over Holliston this past Wednesday. Both teams now stand at 4-0 on the season. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half. A 2-1 Hiller lead as we enter quarter number 3. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Denise Antaki on camera. And we'll both be pulling some double duty tonight. So we'll head over to the football game in just a bit. Hiller girls volleyball just getting started up right now as well against Westwood. That game also live on HCAM. We have switched ends. Hillers are now going to be working right to left across your screen. Ella Fowler in the center circle to start things off. Holliston in the red, Hillers in the white, and we are underway in the second half. Fowler approaching. Looking to close in. And it's going to be a penalty corner for the Hillers. Mary Finnegan will be the injector. Gets it over. Fowler. Top of the circle. And Fowler was looking for the trap there. Another penalty corner opportunity for the Hillers. Finnegan puts it into play. Top of the circle. There's a shot kicked away. That shot by Quebec. It's going Holliston's way. That is sent up. Along the near side, that is Lombardi. Nicola Pudi gets out in front of her. And a good trap there by Dietrich. Nicola Pudi, a nice crisp pass up the sidelines. Burke looking to cut in. Sends it over to Finnegan. Finnegan with some space to work with along the left side of the box. Gets it over. And off the side of the net, and out of play, Holliston ball. Along the near side, with it is Lombardi. Getting in front of her, and Durante. Sent over now to number 3. I believe that might be Anna Barrett. Along the far side is Quebec. Quebec sends it over. Hiller is looking to get an attack going. Adams moves it up the far side. I'll tell you, the stamina of this Hillers team is very good, and a lot of times you'll find that they can outlast their opponents and really get things going in the second half. Out of play, it'll be a side-end Hillers. Sent over towards Fowler up top. Durante looking to close in. Tenley Wynn with it. Space to work with. She would have liked to get a little more under that pass, but a nice takeaway by Interante. Interante brushes it towards the net out in front, and it's put in. That's all you got to do. Just get it right in front of that net and have someone pop it in. Yeah, but we'll see who got the score on that one. There was a lot of traffic. I think Interante is certainly going to get the assist. And it looks like the score is going to go to Abby Burke. Burke was able to chip it in off a beauty of a pass by Interante. That score comes at 10:57 left, a 3-1 Hiller lead. Along the near side, Lombardi. Ledoux crosses out in front. Holliston looking for a response here. And Holliston will have a penalty corner opportunity. Isabella Oliveira will put it into play. Along the arch, Ledoux trying to work her way in. Another penalty corner for Holliston. Oliveira gets it to Hastings. Back to Oliveira. Out in front. Out in front of the attack area, poke towards the net, and stuffed in. Kayla Friedman knocks it in for Holliston. Good response by the Panthers, and they are certainly hanging around. That score comes at 9:17 left to go in the third. Into Holliston territory. Tenley win with it. Stolen away. Taken away by Ledoux. It's going to stay with Holliston. Oliveira with it. Looking to go up the sideline. Interante trying for the takeaway. Hiller ball. Wynn gets it into Holliston territory. Taken by Wynn. Interante is looking for Burke. Out of play goes. Panthers will have the side in. Oliveira gets it into Ledoux. Ledoux looking to approach. Gets it over. And a nice steal there by Godfroy. Hiller ball. Maddie Godfroy on the side end. Over to Quebec. Intercepted by Oliveira. Fowler gets it back for the Hillers, brushes it up towards midfield. Able to get the quick pass, Hastings to Langen. Nice take back by Quebec. Quebec finds Burke. Burke sends it over out in front. That's trapped by Souza. Gets it over to Velukevich. Now approaching Zoe Adams. Adams sends it up. Taken back by Holliston. 6 minutes and counting left to go in the third quarter. A 3-2 Hiller lead. Panthers approaching. Along the far side, that's Schellings. Up to Finnegan now. Over towards Burke. Burke gets it over. Panthers take it up the far side. Schellings with it. And Williams works it up the field. Kate Williams. Here's Lombardi. Gets it over. Looking to approach Ledoux. Side in, Holliston. Looking to approach Lombardi and knocked away. It's going to stay with Holliston. With it is Hastings. Panthers will have to take it back out. Her. 25 yards out. Hastings with it. Out in front. Picked up along the near side by Lombardi. And the Hillers win the possession. To midfield. Stalled by Hastings. Moves it up to Friedman. Trying to fight her way through traffic. Stays with the Panthers. Langen gets it back. Nice stop by Finnegan there. Out in front. It's going Hiller way. 2:45 and counting left to go in the third quarter. Vallis trying to work it up the field. Here comes Elena. Vallis looking for Fowler. And we're getting an obstruction call. It's going to stay with the Hillers. And that's sent over to Fowler, looking to approach. And it'll stay with the Hillers. Kara Souza gets it over. Looking for Finnegan. Battle for it as we approach a minute and a half left. We're at the 90-second mark. Here comes Holliston up the far side. Olivia Ledoux with it. And a nice stop by Kate Williams, but it looks like it'll be Hiller ball. Zoe Adams will put it into play. Some power there. And she was able to keep it into play. Here comes Interante. Taylor looking to approach. Interante brushes it over. A swing and a miss by Burke. Panthers get it back. 40 seconds left. .30 seconds and counting left to go. Side in Holliston. Stays with the Panthers as they look for a buzzer beater. Lombardi gets it over. And we get a push call. It's going Hiller way. Yeah, quick knock up the field in the final seconds by Wynn, and that will do it. For the third quarter, after 3 quarters of play, it's Hopkinton 3, Holliston 2. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
Back in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the fourth and final quarter. It's been a great battle in this TVL large matchup. A 3-2 Hiller lead over Holliston. And the Hillers will start off with possession, working right to left across your screen. And we are underway. Looks like Hiller volleyball might have got off to a little bit of a late start. I see they're just doing the national anthem now, but that's okay. Hopefully they'll be done right around when the football game's going to kick off at 7 p.m. tonight. That's where we'll be heading after. Interante with it. Interante approaching into the attack area, and out of play it goes. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call with you this evening. Denise Untaki on camera. And at the start of this game, it was 58 degrees. The temperature has certainly dropped a little bit. It's going to get much chillier tonight. Around kickoff time for the football game, it's expected to be about 38 degrees or so. Actually, it'll be probably in the mid-40s by kickoff. Towards the end of the game, it'll be about 38 degrees or so. Side in for Holliston. Isabella Oliveira trying to work her way through. Side in once again. They'll have Anderson Hastings put it into play. It's going to go Hiller way. And the official explaining that the Hillers need to start in play since it's not a side in, as Wynn puts it into play. Schelling's looking for the steal. Battle out in front of the box. Stays with the Panthers. Good block there. Battling it out. And we're going to get a push call. It's going Hiller way. Tenley Wynn knocks it up the field towards Burke. Here come the Panthers. Friedman moves it up. Looking for the takeaway there was Inarate, but we get a kickball call. And we'll stay with the Hillers. Wynn moves it towards midfield. Lights starting to come on here at the turf fields. JV matchup will take place after this. Ledoux looking to close in. Good block by Nekalaputi. But it is going to be a penalty corner for Holliston. Or no, correction. They will take it 25 yards out. Hastings moves it up. Good steal by Fowler. Gets it over to Burke. And now Durante joining the fun. Looking to sneak it through. Ledoux gets it over to Lombardi. Lombardi looking to cross it over. Battle for it now. Holliston keeps it. Ledoux looking to close in. Stays with the Panthers. They put it right into play. Tenley Wynn sends it up the field. Well, Holliston's doing a good job closing off midfield. They know the Hillers like to send it in that direction. Adams gets it up the sideline, and that's just out, but it was knocked by a Panther out of play. Hillers keep it. Quebec with it. Hillers looking to close in. 9.5 minutes left to go in this fourth and final quarter. With it is Quebec.
Come on, girls, mark up. Take her away. Take her away.
Adams gets it over to Wynn. Out in front. And out of play it goes. Hastings Goes near side, and that one got away. Intended target Oliveira. And Oliveira, a little delay getting her stick down there, and it just gets away from her. And Durante looking to crash in. Draws contact. Win to Interante. Oh, what a steal there. Nice steal there by Sarah Schellings. Battle for it. Brushed out of the box. Penalty corner opportunity for the Hillers. Under 8 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter.
Come on, girls. Come on, easy, under control. Anderson, you got the pass.
Mary Finnegan will be the injector. And that one gonna get by. Nice feed of Fowler. And, oh, Fowler's hurt. So she got a little shooken up there. 7:23 left to go. 3-2 Hiller lead. And they're going to come out and check on Ella Fowler. We'll step aside. You're tuned into Hiller's Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. By our viewers and by the dentist at Hopkinton. The dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. We are ready to continue on. 7:23 left to go. Trainer checking on Ella Fowler. Certainly hope she's okay. Looks like she might have taken some contact to the face area. Quebec moves it up. Out in front now. Shot blocked. Interante with the shot, and Holliston will get the possession. 7 minutes and counting left. Stays with the Panthers. Lombardi looking to get by Nicolapudi. And Dietrich wins the possession for the Hillers, sends it up the sideline, out of play. And Valliston give enough space there. Gotta be 5 yards out. Oliveira sends it up. Wynn stops it, gets it over to Finnegan. Now to Vallis. And a nice feed up to Burke. Panthers able to get it out of the danger zone for now. Good attack by the Hillers. Tenley Wynn approaching. Wynn looking to cross it over. Brushed away. Wynn gets it over to Nicolapudi. Out of play. Stays with the Hillers. .5:15 and counting left to go. Sent over, looking to approach. Panthers trying to take it upfield. Nicolapudi gets in the way. Good stop there. Dietrich pokes it out. Ledoux up the sideline she goes. Keeping it in. Lombardi Getting in front of her, Godfroy. Battling for it. Maddie Godfroy trying to win the battle, and she will. Hillers get it with 4.5 minutes left. Wynn gonna send it far side. Good idea. A lot of open space there. Finnegan crosses it over. Vallis moves it up towards the attack zone. Sent over to the near side. Lombardi gets it over. Ledoux. And side in Hillers. 4 minutes left to go. Hillers clinging on to a 3-2 lead. It's going to go to Holliston now. Looking to approach. Into the box. Kicked away by Norrid. And it's going to be a penalty corner opportunity for Holliston. Yeah, I think the official maybe saying Norrid came too far out. Isabella Oliveira will inject. Over to Hastings, sends it to the top of the arch. Out in front, out of play. It'll go to the Hillers. Just under 3 minutes left to go. Tenley Wynn, a good knock up the far side. Trying to track it down, Finnegan. Holliston will have the side in. Good steal by the Hillers. Here they come. Interante. Looking to cross it over, intercepted. Trying to work her way up the field, Kayla Friedman. Side in Holliston. Isabella Oliveira gets it into play. Nice takeaway by Burke. Burke moves it up to Vallis. Vallis gets it over to Finnegan. Finnegan approaching. Into the box they go, brushed away. We're under 2 minutes left. Side in Hillers, Interante. And stolen away. Here comes Ava Lombardi. No one there for her, though. Battling for it, Godfroy. Godfroy around the couple of Panthers there. Knocked back by Oliveira. Nicely done by the Hillers, well defended. It'll be a side in for Holliston. 1 minute left. Here we go, final 60 seconds. Can the Hillers hold on to the lead? Tenley Wynn will put it into play. Gets it over to Zoe Adams. Adams coming up the far side. Looking to feed it to Quebec. Panthers get it back. 30 seconds. And stopped by Kate Williams. Sends it up to Finnegan. "15 seconds. Can Holliston get a shot off? Sent away by Zoe Adams. 5 seconds. The Hillers, they like to get a buzzer beater. That's going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers hang on and take the senior day win 3-2. Hillers improved to 7-7-1. Holliston falls to 3, 11 and 1. Your goal scorers for the Hillers included Ella Fowler, Tenley Wynn, as well as Abby Burke. A tremendous victory by the Hillers, and they get a well-needed TVL large win over the Holliston Panthers, and that should certainly help them in the MIAA rankings, as the Hillers currently ranked 13th in that Division II bracket and looking good, very good for a playoff spot. A 3-2 Hiller victory, and that is just about going to do it for us. We'll let you view the handshake and wrap things up. Don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m., Hiller football takes on the Holliston Panthers, and a TVL large matchup. It'll be the 74th meeting and an 127-year-old rivalry between Hiller football and Holliston. But in this Hiller-Holliston rivalry, Hopkinton victorious today as they get the win 3-2. For Denise Ontaki on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching Hopkinton Hiller Sports on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.